Hello guys, hopefully my volume is working. Let me see if I can make sure. First we have to go get this. Alrighty. Make sure I can hear myself on the... Last time I couldn't hear myself for a while. Alright, I think you guys can hear me. Welcome back to the live stream, guys. It has been quite some time since I live streamed last. But since we are getting into, unfortunately, the last of the holiday season, I figured it was like the perfect time to kind of discuss all things, new things that are coming, old things that are happening, or what we launched this year. So let me get all of this. Let me make sure my chat is all good to go. And then we'll get started. We have a lot of exciting things coming in 2026, but we also have some things that we launched in 2025. So we're gonna kind of just go over it all. It was a big year for AMS and you guys, honestly, which Alex has a whole video coming out for you guys talking about all of yours. He kind of did like I won't give too much away, kind of like one of those wrapped things. So he's gonna get into that in his video, but making sure that all of this is signed in. I'm good to go. I think it is. All right, everything looks good. So we are basically just like wrapping up the end of the year. Got a bunch of stuff coming in 2026, some plans, a lot of things for local, my Houston people. If you guys are out there, then you're gonna wanna stay tuned because we have a lot of stuff coming. But obviously you guys know that 2025 was a big year for Design Gen, and we ended up launching that a little bit. Like we started launching it, like kind of like soft launching it in, what was that, May, maybe like June or July. So if you guys have been here since that, you guys are like a founder with us basically at this point. But we ended up launching Design Gen, and then kind of just everything from there took over. There's a lot of new updates that we have, and there's a lot of things that just like throughout the course of 2025 that have changed. So haven't designed with you guys for a while, so I figured we would just like kind of kick off with creating some designs and showing you guys how it works. If you are new or you haven't used Design Gen, then you're gonna want to stay tuned. But you guys know, if you've been watching some of my old streams all about Design Gen, we were creating some designs last night. I don't know if this is Alex's account, so let's sign him out. Oh, okay, well you had to sign in anyway, so we're gonna sign myself in. Let's see, there we go. But we do, all right, so if you guys have been around, you probably know what Design Gen. I want to move this. I think it was in the way. Sorry if you guys had something in the way for the vertical stream, but we are into Design Gen. All of our designs that we have been creating throughout the streams, throughout all of the whole holiday season. I think it would be cool to kind of like post a bunch of those and just like the favorite ones that I had, the favorite ones that you guys had, maybe some that you guys made. But let's kind of just like start by creating some, taking it back to the basics. So if that's too loud, let me know. Design Gen is the all-in-one platform for you guys for designing, editing, using mockups, like all of that for people who are wanting to create t-shirts, transfers, anything like that. It's really just like your one stop for everything. So these are like designs that I created for our Christmas t-shirts. It's still not too late to get your Christmas t-shirts, guys. If you are wanting to purchase, we can get them. Obviously, they'll get shipped out Monday, but if you are in the Houston area, you can select pickup and we will pick up within that same day. So you have until December 24th at 2 p.m. to get your last minute Christmas orders in. So guys, that's like, if I could place an order for like a Christmas gift on December 24th, because we all know that like through the holiday season, you always forget someone, or you feel like you didn't have enough for someone. Maybe you have a favorite kid and you really let it shine this holiday season that kid was your favorite. So if you need any last minute gifts, then UV, DTF, all of that, you can get them December 24th up until 2 p.m. So let's get to just creating. So it's not even just like a create studio. You can honestly find pictures that you like reference images, and use that. You don't have to just have an idea. Design Gen is great with if you need just an idea. Design Gen is great for that. Kind of gives you some little help right here off to the side based on like what you used to like. I'll show you guys some of my favorites like a little bit later on, but let's see what Design Gen has to offer us for some recs. Right here we have a pencil sketched era icons stacked like a Christmas tree. This one would be pretty cool. So you guys know that honestly, like nostalgia and like 90s and 80s and all, not necessarily 80s, early 2000s is very, very popular right now. But let's see what else we have. Okay, so here's one that's like a brand. This is a great way for like if you need a brand, which we'll get into also later, some other stuff that is coming. I have a whole video coming out about like the stuff that we are bringing in 2026, and then also what we added in 2025. So be on the lookout for that. But this would be a great way to create. I actually used Design Gen to create a design. Let me see if I can actually email it to myself. Well, I don't have it, but I think I have the one. Alex made one yesterday that looks really good as well. I'll see if I can just show it to you guys. I don't know if you can see that necessarily, but that was just like a logo that he took with the Design Gen and made it like Christmassy themed. So it's great to actually help create your branding, but we actually have something better for the branding, so we'll get into that later. But so this one just says a festive holiday tee featuring amstransfers.com, rendered as a glowing Christmas lights with an elegant heart line art weaving through the center. We've got the multicolored Christmas lights. So down here it's going to say if we want to add anything to it. This is for people who really don't maybe necessarily have an idea on what they're looking for. Oh no. Hopefully I'm all good to go still. Just check that. If you don't necessarily have something that you were looking for, but we're gonna add a glow. See, like I wouldn't have thought to add a glow effect to my thing or to my design. I think the internet's acting a little wonky. Sorry about that, guys. But let's see. I don't really want the rainbow heart glow. We'll do the rainbow heart because we are doing like multicolored designs. So hopefully everyone's having a good holiday season so far. We're getting into the week before Christmas, and that is going to be chaotic. So let me see. I'm like, I can't tell if my internet went down. I don't think it did. I just checked. Okay. Let's see. We're going to just create it. So with Design Gen, it's going to give you a print-ready artwork. If there are things that you want to fix, whether it's like you want to change the color, you can always edit that in Image Studio. But this is your base right here, or this is your generations right here. You can choose any of these. It kind of gives you a little bit about them. Like this little thing right here is just basically saying it's a faster model. But I usually like to do all 5. I like to have options. So this is what it's going to look like across, like when you create the designs and you do all 5. I think my internet's acting weird, guys. But while that's loading, I'll load another tab. This is also on Design Gen. So a lot of people ask where we get our like ideas for whether that's trends, where like maybe you are like, I'm someone that's 10 steps behind when it comes to designs and creating them. But that is where Design Gen has your back, because we have Trend Tab. There is Trend Tab Jade Lotus, which is my favorite. And it basically is a live monitor for all things trending, whether that's on TikTok, whether that's on Pinterest, whether that's on Etsy, whatever your platform is that you want to sell on, or whatever you like want to use it for. It takes all of that information and then it helps you by showing you basically what's popular. So like right now, obviously we all know that Wicked Part 2 is very big, as well as the Stranger Things. Don't leave leave all spoilers, all of that out. I don't want to hear it. I haven't watched it yet. Maybe I'll watch it over the winter break. And then we have the, obviously, K-pop. You guys, leave in the comments if you have watched the K-pop Demon Hunters. I have never seen it, but it seems to be very, like, very popular. So leave in the comments if that is something that you guys watch. I would love to hear. Oh, I gave you guys a little sneak peek on what's coming, but I haven't watched that yet. Landman, I don't know what that is. Again, if you've watched any of these, leave in the comments if you think I should give them a try, because I haven't heard of any of these. Obviously, I've heard of Superman, but we're going to click on Ride the Wave. It's going to basically just take you to Design Gen, help you come up with some designs, but we'll come back to that one. Those looked really good, actually. The more on the Trend tab, this is how it kind of helps you by telling you a little bit of like how you could design them in certain ways. So like if that's certain sayings, or that is certain colors that go with that. So like for here, Wicked Core, since the second movie is out, kind of tells you who the target audience is. Just like gives you everything you would need to kind of create that perfect like trendy design or outfit or whatever you're looking for. Even if you're creating like just bags, it gives you exactly what people are looking for. It even gives you some Design Gen prompts that you can put in, so maybe we'll try some of those. Here is that K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm lost my music, guys. Hopefully I can get that back. I've been loving these like cozy ambiance videos for the holiday season, so hopefully we can all watch one there. But we have the K-pop Demon Hunters. Again, I haven't seen this. Sorry, it looks like Alex just went outside. So, our alarm is talking. So we've got some retro vibes for the K-pop. Again, I don't know. You guys will have to tell me if this is like real about it, how it all works. But I haven't had an issue with the Trend tab adding something that's weird or like that doesn't fit. So I assume that this is like what the K-pop is. You guys will have to let me know. Stranger Things, obviously, is very retro. So you got some crew tees. You've got some like the distressed vintage vibes. So those are great. You got your Design Gen prompts right there. Landman Season 2. So this is another thing about Trend tab, is that it's going to update very, very regularly. It's not just going to, like, for example, Stranger Things is coming to an end. Probably by the end of the year, we're all going to be like, it might be popular, but we're not really going to like watch it or like talk about it or buy merch necessarily. But so all that to say, it'll rotate out as we work. So I think that that is pretty cool, but we're going to use Trend tab later on, maybe to create the next design. But we did want to look at these. So this is how, there goes my alarm again. So you have base, you have premium, you have standard, you have ultra, and you have ultra max. So you can actually change some colors down here. This is just the background color. If you want to see like what it looks like, oh, what's going to look like that. This one looks really good too. If it wasn't, I mean, I know I said to like leave it in a heart, but. So these are the designs. They are all ready to go. I actually really like base. I've created some in base that kind of look like this, and I really like the way that one looks. So if you like any of those, you are able to just download them directly here. If you're like, no, I want something different, I don't like the way that looks, you can edit it, or you can apply it to a mock-up and that can go directly on to the design or onto the t-shirt. So which one did I say I liked? I mean, I like this one. This one kind of gives a little bit of Stranger Things vibes. So I'm going to apply this one to a mock-up. You guys can see here, you'll be able to drag it, resize it how you want it. If you're like, I want it big, all of that. And then these will all save in your gallery or in your Design Gen like memory and all that. So you'll be able to collect them. If you're like, oh, I don't want that one. Actually, I want to do this one. This one got voted better. You can do that. So let's see. Go back to Design Gen and create a little bit more. Let's go back to the social media trends and see which one we want to do. So we wanted to do Wiccan core. Let's try this one. This one sounds, if you guys have seen, again, I keep giving you that little sneak peek. If you guys have seen Wicked 2, I have not seen it yet. I saw the first one. It was really good. I liked it, but I have not seen Wicked 2. So let's start this one. So right when you're downloading or when you're selecting, Trend Tap is going on with my TV. We're not going to be able to watch our cozy ambiance videos, guys. If you go to right here, you can put Trend Tap. So this one is radar. This one's instant. It doesn't really look in. It doesn't do like the deep search of that. Then you have Trend Tap with real-time live data. And then this one is Trend Tap with reflective thinking. Radar and JLotus, you can't go wrong with either one, but I'm going to do JLotus because she has not let me down so far. So we got that going. I'm actually going to, unfortunately, guys, have to turn off the camera for my little ambiance. So depressing. But let's see about, okay, so we were going to look here and see what it says. Label it, the balance. We're not really doing the balance. Let's say no text. We'll just do just the art. No, we're not going to add any like texting to the design. Put myself somewhere down here and then move so you guys can see the whole screen. There we go. Oh, that's too, man, it sounds like a party is going on outside. I think that our neighbors are, we have a church that, I'm sorry guys, I'm resizing this, I know. We have a church that is right across the street from our office, and they usually have services. So if you guys hear cars honking or kids running around, it's usually that. But this is another cool thing, is that it can actually, about Design Gen, it can actually tell you if you want like what size, how you want it to look. So some designs do look better as like a pocket logo. Some designs do look better as like a large back print. So you can take that into consideration if that is something that you're interested in. But I think for this one, we're just going to see what it can come up with and create it. We'll run all of them again. So if you are just starting out with t-shirts and you are looking to create some like to sell, whether that's on like a different platform, you can use Mockup Studio. Mockup Studio lets you create basically any type of mockup that you're looking for. It also lets you create ones that look like you. So this one is actually one that I did where I said I wanted to be like at a Christmas tree farm. That does not look like me. I mean, these don't look bad, but that one doesn't look like too much like me. Let's see if we can add one of these, and let's see if we can add these in here. So professional, casual, business meeting, let's do that. We can enhance the prompt, give it the best. Mid-30s, let's say mid-20s. Gender neutral appearance. No, we want it to be a female. So we'll say female. Just take out what you want it. The prompts are good to give the Design Gen more like information on what you're looking for, but you can always change them as much as you want. So we've got some wicked designs. These actually are very cool, very detailed. I love it. Man, we ran out of creamer today, and I'm having coffee. But let's see. This one's pretty cool. We did say no text, so I don't know. I haven't watched Wicked 2 yet, so I don't want to get too much into that. But let me go create one that I actually come up with. So I am a big like book reader. So I'm gonna do like a design of all the. I've done some Taylor Swift ones. Create a design of the biggest holiday books in 2025. We shouldn't say biggest, we'll say most popular holiday books. This will be see if Jade Lotus can get that one. So it's going to give us a little bit of a rundown right here on what the mock-up will look like. Guys, to be honest, I don't read that. But let's do a premium. So we can do persona. Persona, like I told you guys, is basically yourself. So if you have one, let me see if I have one saved on here. All right, this one isn't bad. So it's gonna upload it and check this one out. All right, so for the night in the March, a dragon, a wing, and a snowy pine from the Christmas tree farm. Let's go back and edit the prompt, and we'll say romance, because those are mainly what I've been the most popular. Oh no, let's just start a new one. I haven't read many fantasy for this year for holiday books. If you guys have any good ones, let me know. All right, boom, send that one off. So it's gonna give you a grade. All right, guys, it's gonna create a mock-up of me. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My computer just, or my I mean, it's not wrong. You could put a nice t-shirt on there. I don't know. I think that they're still giving the gender neutral. So let's edit this. Let's say like we can put her in more girly clothes. I don't know. Just that it looks like a man's outfit. Let's see. It's still figuring out the books. I actually am filming a video after this, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. All right, let's see. Let's just see what it comes up with. Again, I told you guys, I don't read those. We're just gonna generate it. I think the internet's not doing its internet-y things. Let me see. Okay. I don't know what it's going to create because it did not give me a prompt. I think my internet, guys. This is not fun to have an internet go down while it's working. All right, we'll do just the Ultra Max. But while we're doing that, hopefully I'm still alive, and if not, then this is saved. I do want to show you guys the new thing that we're bringing out. Alex sent out an email earlier today, and it is the AMS Gang Sheet Builder. This is, I have a whole video coming today on this. So you guys will see it all, how that works in the video. But we are going to create a whole new one. And get to it. So he was building one last night. So let's just erase all of these and show you guys how it works. So this will mainly be used for, we're going to put it on obviously our site, but then also like we want people, like print shops can be able to use it as well. Did this one generate? Okay, let's see what it came up. Wish you were here. The viral, I didn't. The Austin and feeling yours for the season. Let's swap it for some spicy books. Got a nice skirt. I didn't end up not doing Persona on that one, so might have to restart it, guys, and go live a little bit later because it is not. I think my internet is just not doing well. Like, let me refresh this. Yeah, so if you guys are a print shop and you want to do the free gang sheet builder onto your site, okay, let's just try it. All right, I think it's still going. I have like some tabs that are running well and some that are not. So I'm hoping that this is going well. We have been live for 30 minutes, so it won't be a complete wash. But I do have a video coming out for you guys tonight, or coming out to later this week. All right, guys, my internet's being too slow. So I'm going to end the stream right here. I'm going to work to figure it out and hopefully go live a little bit later. But I do have a video filming right now and going, so make sure you guys keep out for that. It's going to be basically just like a wrap up of 2025 and like the top things that we added to our website. So I will see you guys. Hopefully that this internet gets, I mean, this one's loading just slow. I'm gonna have to save